Okay. IUPAC nomenclature of coordination compounds. Already we have studied this part from types of ligands. If F minus chloride is present, Cl minus is present. When you are writing the name of the compound, you have to write it as chlorido. The naming of the compound is chlorido. It is Br minus bromido. It is F minus fluorido. It is iodide. Iodo. S minus 2 if it is present, sulfido. N minus 3 nitrido. CO3 minus 2 carbonato. Oxalate ion. So C2O4 minus 2. Sulfate. SO4 minus 2 sulfato. NO3 minus nitrato. NO2 minus nitrito. And neutral ligands. Ethylene diamine. In ethylene diamine, CH2. Pyridyl. The pyridine compound is pyridine. PPH, triphenyl phosphate. All these are neutral. PH3, phosphine. Dipyridyl. If it is present, aqua, water. H2O, if it is present, that is aqua. NH3, amine. CO, carbonate. CS, thiocarbonate. NO, nitrosyl. SO2, sulfonite. NO plus nitrosodium. NO2 plus nitrogen. Once if you go through the class notes, it will be enough. Now, how to write name of the complexes? Four amines are there. Tetraamine copper. Here you see, when in the name of the complex, name of the ligands are written in alphabetical. You have to write alphabetical order. First amines you have to write. See, in this complex, it has chlorine and amine. First we will write amine, later we will write tetraamine dichlorido. Second one, how to represent a metal ion. Metals are represented with same name. If it is cation, we will represent by positive. Copper. But if complex is showing negative charge, if the complex possessing positive charge, name of the metal ion is same. If metal ion possessing any negative charge, which are metals are ended by 8. Rm, R8, iron ferrate, copper cuprate, zinc zincate. ఇక్కడ చాలా ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ ఇచ్చాను, 10 to 15 ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ ఇచ్చాను. అదొక్కసారి just practice that things. If any doubts are there, you post it. Next, move to this part. Werner theory already I discussed yesterday. So there are several types. This point already discussed, to go through. Next major part is valency bond theory. That is VPT. According to valency bond theory, metal ion act as electron pair acceptor, which act as Lewis acid. Ligand is electron pair donor, which act as Lewis base. So how to represent the bonding between metal and ligand? Always ligand is a donor, metal is acceptor. So, next point. Sriram, what happened?
Sir, I was in class.
Okay, continuously I'm calling you. Last 20 minutes. Okay. I think you lost half an hour plus. I'll do, this is whatever we are now I am sharing, that is my class notes, exact whatever I written in the class.
Yes, sir.
So that I will forward. Just so you have, now I started new concept. Remaining things already you know. I think this EAN rule and all I explained it to you.
I went through it from the material.
Yeah. And nomenclature also you can easily go through. If you read this
Yes.
2 slides, you can do the questions. No problem at all. If any doubts are there, we will further. Okay. You just
Yes, sir.
post it. So now I started Valence bond theory. This is very important for exam. Now you just go through, continue with this. Pavani, are you able to follow up to now? The points. Nomenclature ఒకసారి practice చేయమ్మా ఏదైనా డౌట్ ఉంటే now VBT according to Werner theory it explains about the geometry only, but it does not explain, it explains about structure only, but it does not explains about geometry. To explain the nature of geometry and how it is arranged, how metal ion is arranged with respect to different types of ligands, which can be explained by first one. In metal ion, a ligand always, metal ion should contain electron pair acceptor, always should contain a vacant orbital. Metal should have a vacant orbital with positive charge, which act as Lewis acid. Which act as Lewis acid, whereas ligand act as a electron pair donor, which act as Lewis base. Now, how to represent these two? First point, always metal ion should contain at least one vacant orbital, empty orbital. Definite point, metal ion should contain one vacant orbital. That vacant orbital may be s orbital, p orbital, d orbital. Ligand is a chemical species when capable of donating electron pair towards metal ion. Coordinate covalent bond. The bonding between metal ion and the longest ligands are always elastic. Elastic is nothing but it's not new term. Elastic means always it try to pull electron pairs. Okay, it always elastic means don't think it like this. Elastic means always it try to pull its electron pairs towards metal ion. See here I will tell you one point. Metal ion is always electron deficient, whereas ligand is electron excess in nature. If anyone is having deficiency, always you try to pull electrons. Because of this reason, what happened? Metal ions always try to pull its electron pair from ligand. Then what happens? A strong electrostatic force is existed in between metal and ligand. Clear? So, next point. For any complex, number of vacant orbitals is equal to number of ligands. If ligand is strong field attached to metal ion, so it has to, against Hund's rule, it doesn't follow Hund's rule. That we will discuss in the coming example. If it is a weak field ligand, pairing is not expressed. Attached ligand is strong field. What are strong field ligand examples? Amine, 3-diamine, CO, Cn minus, all these are strong field ligands. Weak field ligands means the examples are, what are all these are the examples? Cl minus, Pr minus, all this. So pairing will take place against Hund's rule if ligand is strong. If ligand is weaker, pairing will never take place. I will explain through with one example. Just wait. If any complex containing at least one unpaired electron, which is said to be paramagnetic. If metal complex is fully filled, are called diamagnetic. So formula for magnetic moment. Already this point I discussed with you in D block only. So Bohr magneton. So if n equal to 1, 1.73. If n equal to 2, number of unpaired electrons are 2, 2.83. Like this, please go through. And so geometry of the complex. If coordination number is 2, whose hybridization is sp. Two orbitals can form sp. Sp means linear. Ml2, metal attached to ligands. AgNH32 plus. So one is cationic and ionic. If coordination number is 3, hybridization is sp2. Trigonal planar, whose complex is denoted by Ml3. Nature is trigonal planar. HgI3. For sp3 and dsp. If hybridization is sp3 tetrahedral, it is hybridization is dsp2 square planar. I will explain, Amma. Just wait. One example. 1 minute. If it is coordination number 6, his hybridization is sp3d2, outer octahedral complex. D2 sp3, inner octahedral complex. So examples for VPT. Example is given, manganese. Now you have to interact with me. Sriram. Sriram. Unmute yourself. Sriram, unmute.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Manganese, in this case, what is the oxidation number I will get? For one cyanide, it is -1. For 6 cyanides, it is -6. -6 plus 4. If charge is negative, you have to add. If charge is positive, you have to subtract from the total charge. Manganese +2. Here, cyanide is strong field. I told, if strong field ligand is there, pairing will take place. Now at Mn+2, what is the oxidation state? 3d5, 4s0, 4p0. 5 electrons. But you see, Mn+2 is attached with strong field ligands. Pairing will take place. 3d5. 5. These 5 electrons are gets paired up. And what happened here? 6 vacant orbitals. I told already, number of vacant orbitals is equal to number of ligands. So here, how many vacant orbitals are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 vacant orbitals are there. 6 vacant orbitals can combine with 6 ligands. See, inner d orbitals are involved. Inner, that is 3d. That's why it is called inner octahedral complex. Any complex involved by 3d shell orbitals, those are called inner octahedral complex. Inner octahedral. So now, information how to write. Central metal atom is Mn+2. Electronic configuration 3d5 4s0. Oxidation state is +2. Coordination number is 6. See how many unpaired electrons are there? 1 unpaired electron. Whose magnetic moment is mu equal to 1.83. And what kind of nature? I told already, if it is 1 unpaired electron, at least 1 unpaired electron is considered to be pair. If you see, if you have gone through these total notes, within 5 minutes you can complete all the things. Coordination number, oxidation state, then electronic configuration, magnetic moment, number of unpaired electrons, and magnetic moment, then color, all these points. You see this second example, iron. What is the oxidation state? Fe+3, -6 plus 3, -3. Opposite you will get +3. At Fe+3, 3d5 electrons will be there. 3d5, 4s0, 4p0. But these electrons are gets paired up. Why? Because the ligand is strong field ligand. Strong field is there means pairing takes place. Then it forms. These electrons are gets paired up. You see, 1, 2, 6 orbitals combined, and it forms inner octahedral complex. Metal ion is Fe+3. Electronic configuration is 3d5 4s0. Ligand Cn-. Oxidation state is +3. Coordination number is 6. hybridization D2sp3. Complex inner octahedral complex. Number of unpaired electrons are 1. Magnetic moment is 1.83. And magnetic nature is like that. Today, please go through this total. I given one more example. I will give now with weak field again how it takes place. Same example here. Fe plus 3 oxidation state. At Fe plus 3, what is the state? 3d5 4s0 4p0. Same I written, but instead of 3d, I have taken 4d. Why? Because what kind of ligand it is? Weak field ligand. Water is a weak field ligand. In that category, pairing is not possible because of weak. 3d5, 4s0, 4p0. So 6 unpaired, 6 vacant unpaired. See, if 3d is involved in bonding, that is inner. If hybridization is involved by 4d, that is. If hybridization is involved by 3d shell, inner octahedral complex. If hybridization is involved by 4d shell, that kind of complexes are called outer octahedral complex. For inner octahedral complex, the hybridization is D2sp3. For outer octahedral complex, sp3d2. Same way, FeCN4. Here Fe plus 2 3d6. Because cyanide is the strong field, pairing is takes place. Metal ion is Fe plus 2. Ligand is Cn minus. Oxygen state is plus 2. Coordination number is 6. Hybridization D2sp3. Because strong field ligand, pairing will take place now, then it will be D2sp3. Inner octahedral, no unpaired electrons. Right. Like that, please go through these total 14 examples for coming test. So this test will be there on Wednesday. Okay. Next one. What are the limitations of VBT? Why VBT is not considered as perfect theory for coordination complexes? Remember, Amma, here some tips I will give. If cyanide is present with copper, with amine, which is exceptional case. When copper attached with amine or with chromium, amine attached with chromium or copper, in this category, it acts as weak field ligand. Generally, amine is a strong field ligand. But amine is a weak field ligand when it is attached with copper plus 2 and chromium plus 3. That is the exceptional case you need to be remembered. Okay. This gives only the qualitative explanation and it does not explain some exact magnetic properties, and it does not explain the properties of some complexes, that is spectral analysis. It is failed to explain the color of the complexes. This theory, VBT, it does not distinguish between weak field ligand and strong field ligand. This theory is not clearly explains what kind of ligand it is, strong field or weak field. And it does not explain the spectral analysis studies of thermodynamics and chemical kinetic studies. And it could not explain the exact nature of square planar. Now what you need to do today, you try to complete this total part. Up to this you read completely. Only theory you need. Now I am forwarding this class notes to you in WhatsApp group. Now just once the class completed. Crystal field theory notes tomorrow I will teach. Why I am taking this break means to understand crystal field theory you should know about VBT. So by tomorrow we will complete this chapter. Sunday class will be there for 2 hours. You tell the timing. Sunday I will take 2 hours class. You need to tell the time. Pavani and Sriram, what are the convenient times to you? Sunday 2 hours, you should give it to me.
So Sunday evening from same time, sir, I can say.
6:30 to 8 we can do.
Yes, sir. I can do that.
Because I am going to start one organic chapter and I will complete that itself on Sunday itself. By tomorrow, we will complete this coordination. So Sunday, give me some time, 1.5 hours or 2 hours. I will complete the total one organic chapter. Already we completed amines. One more chapter we will complete. Okay. Why? By selection, I am taking the chapters with a high weightage. I am teaching first. Later we will discuss. Okay. Some chapters are there which does not give even one question also. Okay, ma? So please go through this and now just be online. I will forward to you in the group. Okay. Thank you. Please go through.